Hey, welcome back to the Seng Media Podcast Season 3. I am your host, Vinny Seng. Who else would it be? That's why it's called the Seng Media Podcast. But today we're going to be talking about a subject of consistency. And I feel like if you guys listen to podcasts or watch motivational videos on your social media and stuff like that, this has been talked about a lot. And I feel like this is a lot of people are struggling with, even personally me. A lot, personally me. So, I made it a goal this year, personally, to be more consistent in everything that I do. Because I know consistency is the thing that's going to see improvement and things fall forward. At least within my opinion and things I've been going through lately, I feel like a lot of the things and stuff like that is just staying consistent with it. And I'm not saying for a month, I'm not saying for 2 months or 3 months, like at least 5-6 months plus of being consistent to see results and see things coming in. Consistency can come in many different ways. It could be personal goals for the gym, body weight, consistency in doing your hobbies or your passions, consistency in your job, consistency in dieting, food, consistency in reaching out to people or like getting out of your comfort zone and stuff like that, and your consistency of reaching out. There's multiple things you can be consistent at. It's just what are your goals and what do you want to be consistent at? And I want to talk about this subject because I feel like I could bring in my personal stories and just talk about consistency in general. That could help you give your perspective or something like that on how to stay more consistent with your stuff. And I think it kind of relates with just starting. One, you have to start, but two, you need to make sure you stay consistent and you don't get tired of it. Let's take the gym for example, right? And I feel like everyone can relate to the gym. It's one of the major things, at least for me, or I think it's like generalized for a lot of people that the gym means you're healthy. It means you're motivated. It means you're getting shit done. It means that this guy really cares or this girl really cares in keeping himself in shape and stuff like that. But people will be like, where are my results? Where are X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah. And I'm no health guru and stuff like that. But it's the power of consistency. It's because I see it within myself too. I would go to the gym for like a month or two. Next thing you know, I stop for 2 weeks to a month. And I keep on looking the same or I gain weight and stuff like that. And it's because I wasn't staying consistent. And what I figured out was when I started going, I think I went to 3 to 4 times a week for a solid 2 months, and I started seeing improvement. And then now whenever, if I consistently go and I take a 2-week break, 2-day break or something like that, or a 2-week break, because your boy got COVID again for the second time previously, and I was off the gym because I was isolated, I couldn't see anyone for 2 weeks. And I really saw how much of an impact that was on me because I couldn't stay consistent. And that's on me too because I could have done home workouts and stuff like that, but I just took it with a grain of salt, laid in bed, played video games, and just stayed in isolation. I didn't eat as bad as I thought I was going to eat bad though. I made sure I ate right, and if I did eat bad, it was not a lot. I was watching my calorie intake. But back onto the subject of consistency and where it could be mostly related is the gym. Once you get into it, there's no stop. And that's a good thing if you really want to do it. When I was off the gym for I think 2 to 3 months before, I was really consistent to it. I've been consistent lately. And, it was because I would go here and there. I would just go when I felt like I wanted to go and stuff like that. But now that is consistent. I'm like, okay, I'm making it a goal. I want to go 4 times a week. If not 4 times a week, at least 3 times a week. I hit these on these days and stuff like that. And it's knowing that nothing in life, not all results are extremely fast. Because that's, I feel like, how us as humans are. We want the instant gratitude. We want the instant relief. We want the results to be there right then and there. Like you can't tell me that you haven't done this before. When you do abs at the gym, you go straight to the bathroom, you're looking in the mirror, you're looking, oh, is my abs here yet? Is my abs here yet? But you know, it doesn't work that way. You need to have a consistent diet, you need to be consistent in the gym, you need to keep on going, and that's when you'll start seeing the results, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not always fast. Sometimes, for some people it takes 6 months, for some people it takes a year, for some people it takes many of years. But it is the strength of staying consistent. Like, I don't know how important that is, and I don't know how to emphasize how important that is, because that is actually one of my New Year's goals as for 2022 as it hits the new year. Is, I'm not going to lie, I was very inconsistent in a lot of things. Example, this podcast, I was consistent for 2 seasons, huge break, like what happened? I was consistent with Setsukara, that now has been Collective Renaissance, short films and stuff like that. Then I stopped. What happened? Well, where's my motivation? Why did I just stop? I was consistent in the gym, and then I stopped when it hit COVID, and I stopped going because I didn't have my gym membership, or I didn't want to pay for a gym membership, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, I just started getting tired of it. I set a goal this year. I said, I want to make sure I'm consistently making content and not feeling bad for myself, you know. I came in with the mindset of no bullshit anymore, like none at all, like fuck that shit. I just want to do it. Like, I don't want to be lazy anymore. If I can't figure it out, do it myself, you know. If I can't get the help, if I don't know how to do it, just do it, you know. Like I said, I was going to find the ideas, I'm going to execute it, and if I stay consistent with it, you know, something will be learned on the way. There's always a rewarding factor. You learn something, someone finds you, something happens. And I made it a personal goal this year to be more consistent on these videos. I'm bringing the Seng Media podcast right now. That's what I'm doing. I want to be consistent on making skits and short films, not only for myself and my personal content, but for color. And I want to be consistent in trying to move forward with CC Media. And I know I said it in previous episodes that I don't want to burn myself out and balance so many things at once, but we're at the age, and I feel like we're at the age right now where we can do this stuff. We're in our young to mid 20s. Some of you are probably just going to college, or maybe some of you are older, but I feel like it's never too late to start. I've been seeing so many motivational stuff, speeches and stuff like that. Like, it's not too late to be an actor, it's not too late to do the X, Y, and Z. I see a lot of these successful people, and they said just being consistent, just doing it, just making those films come out. And you know, it's also with the algorithms of these videos and stuff, it's like, it's seeing that you're a consistent content creator. Not saying that I want to pull down on the quality of videos and stuff like that. Of course I want the quality to be up there, and I'm not saying quantity is everything, but not giving up, I feel like, is the major thing I want to say to this. And keep on going and not giving up, because it can be challenging, it can be hard. I know there's the creative ruts, I know there's the creative stops, I know where it's like, what's the point of doing this anymore? I'm not getting anywhere. I've been there, I've done that, and it's hard and it's very demotivating, but I want to stay in that positive energy. I want to stay in that mindset even when things get down, because I know there's times where you're battling your demons, you're battling your thoughts and stuff like that. But it's just, you know, taking that time in your day, doing it, staying consistent. And I've noticed I'm tremendously happier when I start doing this type of stuff. You might have a different personality to me, you might have a different mindset than me, whatever it is, but I've noticed whenever I get back into things, when I'm doing it and I finish the project, I feel really rewarded. The one thing that I'm battling is, I'm not gonna lie to you, is the editing part. It takes me a while to get into the editing session, but when it comes to making films, being in front of the camera, I'm willing to do it 110%. It's just a motivation of staying consistent and keep on doing it. Don't be afraid to keep on doing it. Don't give a fuck about how many views you're getting, who's commenting, who's helping you, who's sharing, whatever. At the end of the day, it's for you. It's not for anyone else. And I know that's the thing that everyone's battling. Trust me, I battle that to this end of this day too. You're not impressing anyone else. You are impressing yourself, and you are doing this for yourself. So what I just want you to get out of this is, if you have a goal this year, whether that's one goal or multiple goals, I want you personally, and I'll hold myself accountable to do that too, is there's at least one thing that we all should be consistent with. There's one thing that we should keep to the end of this year and be like, I was able to do that all of 2020, and hopefully that brings a habit to go on for the rest of your years. Because they say it takes 4 months of consistently doing something for it to become a habit. It's easy to give up within 2 weeks to a month to not make it become a daily routine. So don't be afraid to keep on going. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hopefully it was not too intense for you, but like I said, I want to stay real. If you have any comments, concerns, X, Y, and Z, something you want to talk about, elaborate with, let me know. DM me at Vinny Seng. All my socials will be below. And I hope to see you in the next episode. Peace!